All right, people, this is another Apple update. Before I get into this update, again, like I've explained back on March the 2nd, a lot of people, there are even pros out there making, saying this, saying that, saying it's going to go, it's going to break, it's going to this. They're all wrong. Power Ticker Trade is the only one. That's why you want to listen to what my plans, because what I'm doing is when things confirm my way, the odds are really in your favor. And when they do not, they are not. And trust me when I can tell you this. Take it from the February 11 reversal expert. Okay, what I did, very few pros could do. Okay, trust me on this. I'm going to show you a video later where you can take a look for yourself to be educate yourself. Anyways, I'm going to give you some facts about Apple here. Okay, because I'm a long-term investor, but this is an option plan idea. And right now, Apple is going to have, there are some issues, okay? The nice thing is you can see we are now that they're chopping, we are relieving the overbought. That's about it. Okay, now let's get back. Even though that's happening, it doesn't matter now. Something else needs to happen, and I will explain the key facts. Listen to the whole video, people. All right, Apple. This is another special update with some key new facts based on my visionary lines and what I see happening. The April 21 140 calls are target options I'm looking for confirmation to use. Okay. I will be explaining some key facts not in these boxes. All right, people. Let's get to this part here. As it stands, Apple now needs to break above 140 as an early entry signal on some strong action volume. Okay, because without strong action volume, this is going to be still stuck in chop. They make attempts, they make it look good, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I know this needs a lot of power. Can't explain every fact, but I can only tell you, I can assure you that this really needs power. Power is what means Apple's ready to move, because if not, Apple needs to chop more, and it's just fine. I'm going to get into this. Strong action volume is 5 million. If the volume is less than that, then this needs to base above 140 and this needs to crack above 140.75 just to start to get bullish again. Okay. The thing about Apple is, there is this does need time, and there is definitely a lot of power and resistance gonna be building up towards the 142 to 143 area. So keep these numbers in mind. 142 to 143 are areas where the stock may attempt to hit it and then back it off. Okay. So the thing about the April calls is, if we do engage, the longer this takes to show power towards the key numbers. So here's another point I want to make. 140.75 at this key point in time, maybe for at least for the next few days, will be another key point just to get above. Just to get above. So the 140 area that I talk about is really an early entry signal in anticipation that they're going to try to attempt to smash the 140.75 area. Right? Now, if they close above the 140.75 area, it still doesn't matter. This stock does need time. So the more time we base hitting up to the 140 area, bouncing back, or they pull us back again. I mean, as long as we hold the exponential moving average 10, I mean, that'll be all good. So pulling back and chopping between 138 to 140 would be all good. But you know what? Like I said, look at people. Apple's going to do what it's going to do. But what I do know is that there's a possible next chop zone. Even if we confirm a one, this is why we're using the April calls. Even if we confirm, okay, there could be some possible chopping happening in the 141 area, and that's if we close properly, to the 141, to 142 to 143 area. So I want to make this clear and put this in the video for people to understand. We're going to see what happens, okay? Then what will happen is, then I'll be able to make updates, but I just want to make these clear facts of what's up ahead, because Apple does need time. It could take, honestly, another week. We get another week of consolidation. I'll state this again. The more time we have for consolidation, the easier and clearer it will be for entry. At this moment in time, this is not the best setup. I want to make this clear. There are better, clearer setups out there. Apple right now is not, and in my opinion, needs more time. But if it does look good and you do want to engage in this, we want a solid plan, and you want to avoid the chop. We want a solid plan. Let's go take a look at the options. I want to make some points, people, about the options. All right, so here we're at the Apple board, and of course, Apple closed at 139 today on March the 8th. The only good thing that happened was these options that I've been talking about, the 140 calls, they actually did lose 12% because this usually, even when it was around the 139 area, these options costed roughly around 280, 290, sorry, 290. So these actually, from where it closed, up, chop, up, down, it really didn't go down much, but the options did lose, as you can see. Did lose 12% today, but I consider this a real 12% loss on these options from when I did the March the 2nd update. These options at this price would have costed even more. I assure you this. But anyways, the side point. These are the two. Now you can see the open interest is really good here, and this is also increasing as the 140s, and they're getting cheaper now. The 40s are 145s are about a dollar. Okay. Again, people, I'm warning that even if we confirm, and my plan is pretty strict, right? But if we can confirm my plan, the odds are that the worst scenario outcome is a chopping of about 2 weeks, and then a final push within that 2 weeks. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is not going to be a straight, clear thing, but you know what? We can take action, and then I can make comments based on what to do. But the April, definitely the April, I stated this many weeks ago, I decided to go to the April calls because these are the ones when we do get the next move in Apple, are the ones that are most likely going to give us some nice profits. All right, people. If you like my plans, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades. I make a lot of great videos, people. Okay. I talk about a lot of stocks that are set up, but the key is same thing, just like Apple. They have to confirm. I had a plan just recently, BA plan, okay, and I tell you, 400% gains in 8 days. It was solid, and while Apple hasn't really done anything, BA at the time did a lot more. There were Apple plans I made, but they did about 100%. Not nearly as well as BA, and it doesn't surprise me. BA was a much better setup. Again, people, I'm long Apple, long-term investor, but I call it how it is with the options. It's all about you making the money, the dollar bills. Okay, company who cares about the company always care about your pocketbook. I'm talking about option trades for Apple right now. Apple is a solid company, but I'm just talking about options. And if there's other investments you want to make and make money, that's what I'm about. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Study the videos, people. Study the videos. Now, let me show you what I want to talk about, people. You should go to my website. I want to show you something. Let's go to my website, people, and I'm going to show you how to subscribe. Just give me a sec here. So I hit the link, and it brings you here to this Power Target Trades. And there's the backup. This is a great video. Look, not too long ago, this was a great trade. 4 days, people. Documented exactly like this, but it was set up. Apple was set up for this 200% gains in 4 days. Apple is not going to make 200% gains in 4 days, most likely on confirmation right now. I can tell you that. All right. Despite the point, check out this video. All right, people, Apple longs. Check out the Senex plan. But you want to know something? The SPY plan, I can tell you, is a very educational plan. Do you have no idea how bearish people were on February the 11th? Even top-notch professionals. Okay, I consider the pro professional leader. Okay, when it comes to this plan, I definitely the leader, and it's proven right in this plan. And I backed this plan up with 12, 13, 14 additional SPY plans that were correct and winning trades. No other pro has done such a thing at such a feat. No one. I can assure you this. But check this one out. Very educational. February 11, 2016. 300% gains in the SPY options. You can check that out. It's common sense for you to figure that out. All right, people. Again, see the Sandro Power Trigger Trade. It's going to appear over here in a circle. Don't forget to click and subscribe and like the video. So thanks for listening. Like the video.